Before we jump into today's show, I've got a really exciting announcement to make. The autumn cohorts for Start Your Podcast group program are now open. There are 5 dates between September and October, and it's a 6-week program that will get you launched before Christmas. So if podcasting was on your to-do list this year, if you really want to get your podcast up and done by the end of 2023, then come and join me for one of those cohorts and let's make it happen. I have a free masterclass available for you called Understanding the Power of Podcasting. You can go over to donnaeade.com/masterclass, watch the masterclass and get access to that enrollment. I hope to see you in one of the autumn cohorts very soon. That's donnaeade.com/masterclass. Let's get back to the show.
You're listening to the Society of Professional Wedding Vendors podcast. I'm your host, Donna Eade. Have you ever had a client turn round to you and say, "I pay your wages, so you should do what I want," or something similar? Today we talk about customer care. I hope you've not had anyone mistreat you in that way, but "I pay your wages" is something some of us will hear during our careers. And although in reality that's not the case, it is true that without any clients we wouldn't have a business. So in this episode we're going to look at things that you can do to nurture that client relationship, to do your best for them and have them do their best for you. We're in a unique position as business owners and owners of small businesses. We can make it personal. Let me tell you a story. Last year, me and my partner Matthew bought our first home together. Nationwide Building Society is our mortgage provider. About a week after we got our keys, we got this box. Now, we inherited a fish pond in the back garden and I was very excited because there was koi in it, and I just suddenly became a fish parent, and I was very excited to learn everything that I could about our fish and what I could do to make life better for them. And we ended up getting this box. And neither of us could remember, obviously we were ordering lots of things, it was a new house. We were ordering lots of things and this box came, but neither of us really knew where it had come from. And it had both of our names on. And my other half said, "I can see fish on the side of this box. Have you ordered something for the pond?" And I was like, "No, I don't think I have." But as we opened this box, it looked like an aquarium. And it was so strange. And when we opened up the inside of it, there was a dishcloth in there, popcorn, there was vouchers, there was a full bottle of Zaflora lavender, there was a home magazine, there was biscuits, there was a big black bin bag, and it was from Nationwide. They had sent us all of this stuff as a welcome to your new home. And in case you didn't have any furniture or anything pretty to look at, you could put the box on a shelf and you could pretend that you had an aquarium. It was a lovely surprise and a great example of how big companies do it. The thing is it wasn't personal. It's the same box all new homeowners would have gotten, and that's where we can make the difference. We get to know our clients on a more intimate level. And if you don't make notes on these things, I urge you to start. Dog's name, birthdays, favourite flowers, etc. Make notes of these after you have your meetings with your clients, because they can really, really help you down the line. This episode is brought to you by the Society of Professional Wedding Vendors 21-day challenge, Reset to Get Set. Head over to www.spwv.co.uk/get set to join. We start on the 6th of July. See you there. What is an example of great customer service that you've received, and why did it stand out to you? How did it make you feel? And what can you take from that into your own business? What about a bad customer service experience? I'm sure those spring to mind really easily. What's been your worst experience? How did it make you feel? What could they have done differently in that situation to have created a better experience for you? Now take a look at your own customer care process. Do you have a process in place? If not, you need to look at creating one. Having a process makes it much easier for you to follow through when you've got 1,000,001 things to do. What will you do going forward? How can you pleasantly surprise your clients? Having a process doesn't mean everyone gets the same thing at the same time in their journey with you, though it could. It means that you have set times when you do things, and those things can be personalised to the clients in question. For example, after a consultation, send a thank you email, leaving it open for them to ask questions. After a booking, send them a handwritten thank you note. 2 months out from their wedding date, send them a Starbucks card, enough with 2 coffees, and tell them that you thought things might be a bit crazy and they might enjoy a quiet coffee break, just the 2 of them. Or another voucher if you know they prefer something different. This also reminds them that you haven't forgotten about them, which is often a fear that couples have when they book their vendors so far in advance. After the wedding day, post a wedding card to arrive at their home, letting them know how much you enjoyed working with them and that you hope that the day was everything they wanted. Remember their anniversary and birthdays. These are things that don't have to cost the earth, and of course you factor all your business costs into your margins, but they make all the difference between satisfied clients and advocating clients who will rave about you. Above all, do what you say you're going to do. There is a phrase, under promise and over deliver. Now, this shouldn't mean that you tell them that you're going to do the bare minimum of things and then you do a little bit more. This should be that you provide them with a standard client care and you go above and beyond. Above all, give the service that you would want to receive. Treat your clients well and they will be your best source of leads. Thank you so much for joining me today. There is a download that goes with this episode that will walk you through the questions that we spoke about. You can get your copy over at www.spwv.co.uk/011. If you do anything absolutely out of this world, out of the box for your clients, let me know in the comments over there on that page. And don't forget to sign up for our 21-day Reset to Get Set challenge at spwv.co.uk/get set. I'll see you, same time, same place, next week.
Don't forget to hit those stars and leave a review of the podcast where you listen if you found value in what you heard today. It's a free way you can help the podcast reach more people just like you.